Hey YouTube, it's your girl Kanisha Nicole, and I was just coming at you all too. I guess I haven't been on here in a while, and I just wanted to talk. But first, I do want to show y'all my shirt, and this is my shirt. Dark skin, don't care. At Sky T, and um, it's basically to support a movement because it's for many reasons, and you don't have to be dark skinned to buy it. You don't have to be black to buy it, really. But there's a lot of reasons for everything, and I really agree with her. I'm gonna just use one example that she used, and that was a line that Lil Wayne has said in one of his songs. I cannot remember the name of the song, but the line I'm pretty sure you all know. He said, "You beautiful black woman, I bet that look better red." How do you go about saying, "Oh, she's a beautiful dark skinned girl, but I know she would look way better red, light skinned"? Like, do I really want to get to all that right now? Maybe I should save that for another. Maybe I should save that for another day. Hello. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Bye. Okay. So yeah, basically, you know, the movement, and yeah, I'm gonna make that into another video. But I did tell y'all in one of my first videos that I will wear this shirt every time I make my video because, you know, it's a movement. I wish I had a shirt that said Union because of my situation right now. But let me go into my hair first. As you can see, I have two strand twists right now in my head. Two strand twists. It's about 20 of them. I don't know. And these are loose. That's why you can see my color more than the rest of them. That's because these two are loose. I started taking it out and then I redid it when I was supposed to go to the mall yesterday. I did this part up into a high puff. My puff was a little flat, so I just woke up. And I decided to make this video. I do have this one twist because I made a video before this and I deleted it because I didn't like it. Because I was talking too much like now. I basically wanted to show you my hair length and how much my hair has grown. And I would say that it's grown about an inch since my big chop. The only reason I say I go off of my color a little bit because of I colored my hair when I did my big chop, like a little bit, like a few days before, about 2 weeks before I did my big chop, and my hair was still at the roots. But this is basically my hair length. My hair stops right now. I straightened it one day last week, and it turned out, not last week, but the week before, especially, matter of fact, the week before I started my new job. Speaking on that, well, let me finish with this. These right here, I was about to do two strand twists in the back, but I didn't do it because I didn't want to look too young. I already look young. I'm only 21. I mean, I'm 21. I already look young, and if I did these, I would have been pushing myself back about 5 years, and I wasn't ready for that. So I decided not to. So anyways, back to what I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about life and having a voice and being strongly opinionated as a woman, a human being. Um, my new job, they how do I say it? I was working. I work, with a contractor, government contractor. I dispatch, and the person I was working for before. You know, the contract expired. Somebody else won the contract. So, you know, I'm working for somebody new. Same job. And, you know, I love my job. I love the people that I work with. I've been working with them since January 2010. So, you know, these people I'm comfortable with. And, well, how do I say this? The guy that we work for now is very phony. He's very phony. He, let's see, he so-called has other contracts, so he does the transportation thing. So he knows the business well, but he does a terrible job at performing. Like his performance is terrible. And you know, one thing I hate is not being able to get in touch with my employer. Like you have a supervisor, you have a manager. What if you don't want to talk to your supervisor? Who's the next person you're supposed to talk to? You know? And I sent him an email, and this email stated, I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. This email said, to whom it may concern, I'm inquiring about the pay rate options that we initially discussed last week. After further consideration, accepting a salary position is not in my best interest for a fair compensation of my normal work hours to include overtime. In addition to being a dispatcher, you're requiring me to drive, input, do payroll, invoicing, daily scheduling, and other administrative duties. According to the solicitation, the job title rate was discussed with our previous contractor during his meeting with us on a contract proposal submission. The solicitation followed the Department of Labor salary for this job title. I'm sorry, I'm blocking everything out because I don't want to put too much information out. With the rate at $3.59 for health and welfare. Um, you also stated that you do not pay overtime. If I am ordered to work overtime without compensation, this violates the Department of Labor Fair Labor Standards Act for any overtime hours worked past the normal 40 hours in a work week. With all these additional duties assigned, I request a negotiation of an hourly compensation of $18.50 per hour plus $3.59 health and welfare. Request a resolution to my hourly pay as this is becoming very stressful to work long hours trying to figure my monthly bills and not knowing where I stand in reference to my pay. Your attention to this most urgent matter will be greatly appreciated. Now, with that email, it was not unprofessional. It was not rude. It was not nasty. It wasn't too vague. It was very informative. It was very professional. And it was very bold. You know, I stood up for myself. I stood up for myself and everyone else. And I'm going to just tell you one thing. I got in trouble. I mean, I didn't really get in trouble, but I got sat down. Like, this email went out Wednesday night. Thursday night, he spoke with us, and I haven't worked since Thursday. It's Monday. But I'm not arguing because Thursday, I was at my 41 hours for the week. Today's the last day of the pay period. And I already got, for the pay period, I got 88 hours and some. So I got 8 hours overtime. I'm not angry. you know. This guy, he supposedly showed us his contract. That's very confidential. So that's very confidential. I won't say anything because it's too confidential for anybody to know. Because it was fake. Me personally, I think it was fake. First, you come in the office 8:30, 9 o'clock. You say, good morning. The best good morning I've ever received from him since I started working for him, because I sent a very professional email. And 2.5 hours later, you call me back to talk about my email versus talking to me about it once you walk through the door, which means that you didn't have yourself all together. If you had all the information that you had, that you knew that you were doing the right thing and that nothing fishy was going on, you should have said it once you walked through that door. That would have proved to me that you got this under control. But because you had to take your time and prove it to me, I don't believe none of that shit you said. Point blank. You sitting there printing papers off and doing this and close the door in the back and do this, and that. How am I supposed to know if you're telling me the truth or not? You know, you printing out papers left and right, and then you call me back, and you didn't have me no papers to fill out. So I think that you made up everything that you showed me. You know, he said, this is the employee class, and the employee class is what they're supposed to get paid, which is their job title. The employee class is what their job title is. The job title was not what their job title said in solicitation. The pay rate was not the pay rate that it said in the determination. Now, then he flipped over. This right here states that it's $350, not $359. You were wrong, Kanisha. Well, okay, I was wrong. But is the job title up here? Is it in here? Is it up here? Not being smart, I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get out wage determination at that point. Is it up here? Is their job title in here? Yes. Flips back over and says, this is the employee class. This is their job title. This is what they told me to pay them. And this is me. Okay. So he then tells me, Kanisha, by the way, if you ever have any questions, you need to go to Mr. Such and such. I say, well, I mean, I don't have no problem with working with him. He's, but at the same time, I feel like if you're cutting my checks, maybe I should go to you for specific things, because that was confidential. Like, I confided to talk to you and only you. It stated your name inside of the email, not his name or your name and his name or the company name. Well, I understand that. And here goes Mr. Mighty Old Molly. That's saying, womp, 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 womp. So I'm like, okay, I'm listening. So anyways, Mr. Who I wrote the email to, what I'm saying to you is, I feel like if we're a team, that you call us a team, we're supposed to be a family, we should be able to confide in you, and you should be able to open the door to us to be able to talk to you personally and not just to this person. We understand that this person is who we work for every single day, and we understand that you're not going to be here every single day. However, we should be able to talk to you when we need to, because maybe we don't want to go to this person for every little thing. Maybe we want to come to you too. If we're management, if you call us supervisors and we're in the management team should be able to go to the boss for anything and not just have to talk to each other. They should be able to go to the boss. And you've never left a phone number for us to talk to you or anything. That's not right. That's not right. So I'm waiting to hear. They sat me down until Tuesday. I go back tomorrow. They're going to be cutting my hours, but you know what? I ain't mad. I ain't mad because they've been warned. And if they don't do right, it's going to bite them in the ass.